On the edge of a wind-beaten cliff, where only the strongest survive, a seagull made a choice that would change everything. It saw an easy opportunity, an unguarded egg. But in the wild, nothing goes unpunished. Along the coast, where the cliffs are steep and the wind never really stops, seagulls find their place to live. Each season they choose similar spots, high up, away from dangers below. Here a pair begins building their nest, working together and bringing small pieces of material one by one. After the nest starts taking shape, the two seagulls stay close to each other. They move together, search for food, and always return to the same spot. Everything seems calm, like a normal routine of life along the coast. The two seagulls continue their life near the nest. They stay together and move between the sea and the cliff. They go out to search for food and always return to the same place. Everything seems normal, with no danger. The seagulls stay close to the nest and quietly share their roles. One stays closer to the nest while the other watches the area. Everything seems safe, and the day passes without problems. On a high cliff above the sea, the eagle has its nest. 3 eggs are safely placed inside. This is a territory it fully controls, and any movement around is immediately noticed. The eagle sometimes leaves its nest to fly above the area it controls. It moves slowly, but observes everything around. Then it returns to the nest where the 3 eggs are safe, checking them regularly. The seagull waits in ambush until the eagle leaves the nest. It hesitates several times before landing on the eagle's nest. In the end, it finally makes up its mind and attacks the nest. The seagull reaches the eagle's nest and lands next to the eggs. It quickly looks around, then moves in without hesitation. It picks one of the 3 eggs and starts to break it. Within seconds, the shell cracks and it begins eating the yolk calmly. But the eagle notices it from afar. eagle gets close enough to force the seagull to give up. The chase continues for a short time, but the difference between them is clear. In the end, the seagull changes direction and flies away. The eagle stops and remains in its territory. After chasing the seagull away, the eagle returns to its nest. It lands and immediately notices that one of the eggs is broken. It looks around carefully, but it's already too late. The seagull returns to its nest, but when it gets there, everything is already gone. The eggs are no longer there. While it was busy stealing, something else took the opportunity. In the world of wild birds, every mistake has a price. The seagull believed it could steal without consequences and triggered the eagle's fury. But while trying to escape, it failed to notice that its own nest had been left unprotected. In nature, the strongest often wins, but not always. Sometimes the real loss comes when you least expect it.